keep them in games. For Tyler McGill, 3-3, 3.10. Make him get the ball up and make him get the ball in the middle of the plate. Don't try and swing for the edges because they won't be strikes. As for Carlos Rodon, just keep doing what you're doing. He's been absolutely great using all his pitches, very confident, and he'll get a lot of support here tonight. Tonight's game time temperature is brought to you by Habitat Wireless Wi-Fi Thermostat. You made your apartment a home. We'll make your home your habitat. HabitatTechnology.com. It is 68 degrees. It's chilly here, but it doesn't look. It was raining most of the day off and on, and it looks like it's cleared, and it looks like we will be fine. But it is a little bit chilly. Not a lot of wind to speak of, but we'll be fine for this game tonight and not have any rain delays, I hope. Coming up, Dave Sims and I will paint the word picture, brought to you by CertaPro Painters. Experts at painting the corners. Visit CertaPro.com or 1-800-GO-CERTA. We'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
No one plans on heart problems, but everyone should have a plan for them. At RWJ Barnabas Health, we help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. With the latest technology and a highly specialized team of nurses, cardiologists, and surgeons, our network offers the most complete heart and vascular care in New Jersey. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together. Visit rwjbh.org/heart.
The Chef IQ Sense is a must-have wireless cooking thermometer that eliminates under or overcooking your chicken, fish, or meat, whether on a stovetop, oven, or grill. It is built to withstand extreme heat. The probe is inserted into your food and connected wirelessly to an app. Once you select your desired doneness, the app will alert you when to take the steaks off the grill, and it even alerts you when to flip them. Order the newly released third-generation Chef IQ Sense right now with so many upgrades at ChefIQ.com. ChefIQ.com to get yours today.
April showers bring May flowers and Sloman savings. Still convinced a new central air conditioning system's out of your budget? Think again. Call Sloman's and save on central air conditioning. They're now offering cutting-edge 18-SEER 2025 refrigerant-compliant R454B systems expertly installed by their certified technicians and still holding their lowest prices of the year. That's right. Get started with 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. Plus, they're including a comprehensive service plan for the first 5 years, including annual system checks to keep your AC running smoothly all summer long. Servicing Nassau, Suffolk, and Queens County. Call Sloman's today at 516-932-7000 for your free AC estimate. But hurry, these cool savings are going to end. Call 516-932-7000. That's 516-932-7000.
Hey, baseball fans. Now at Verizon, they're locking in low prices for 3 years, guaranteed on my plan. And you can get a single line for just $45 a month when you switch and bring your phone. That's their best price ever on unlimited welcome with auto pay plus taxes and fees. Guaranteed for 3 years. Because at Verizon, they got you. Visit your local Verizon store today. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate. Additional terms and conditions apply.
Hey there, baseball fans. Dave Sims here. It's time to step up to the plate and upgrade your deck with TimberTech. TimberTech is the #1 premium composite decking brand. It looks just like real wood, but without the never-ending maintenance of a wood deck. It won't rot or splinter, and it's backed by industry-leading warranties, so you'll be sure your deck looks great season after season. See for yourself why TimberTech is everything wood should be. Order free samples at TimberTech.com.
Let's take 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Your home for Ebony Tiki. Afternoons from 2 to 6:30. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
And we are back here at Yankee Stadium. The umpires are on the field. Todd Titchener is the crew chief, and he is behind the plate. James Jean is the first base umpire. Adam Hammery is the second base umpire. And at third base is Nestor Ceja. And Yankees, if this is any indication, when Soto was announced, lots of boos, but I did see some Yankee fans in Yankee full regalia clapping. Now, the clapping is not going to override any boos, but this could reach Bregman and Altuve levels here with the booing that I heard. I'm sure he's ready for it. Nobody likes to get booed, but so I hope there's some give and take out there because he was kind of beloved here, but he's going to hear from it, and I hope there's a lot of creativity. I heard some Yankee fans chanting, "We've got Grisham," instead of "we want Soto."
I talked to Soto. I caught him for a few minutes before the game, and in the clubhouse, and he seemed pretty calm and ready to go, and not sweating at all. Saluting Adam Hamry down
well,
there.
he's not going to show anything anyway.
No.
But Soto did a lot for this team last year. Somebody else won the MVP, and if it weren't for Stanton, they wouldn't have gotten to the World Series. But Soto, he's ready for it. It'll be here for these 3 games, and then it'll be done. But I want everybody to remember. Here's what's really interesting about this, and Soto is a great hitter. There's no doubt about that. If they sign Soto, there's no Max Fried, and remember that. And I just want you to think of that. This is as good a pitcher as has walked in here, since Garrett Cole. And next year you're going to have Garrett Cole and Max Fried. And Max Fried is something really, really special that you're going to have here and everyone can learn from Max Fried. And there probably wouldn't have been other things. It would have been the same team as last year because, how much can you do? It's not like the Yankees were going to spend the way the Mets did. That isn't what's going to happen, and that isn't what's going to happen. So just remember that. There's no Max Fried if Juan Soto is here, and I hope everybody has fun. Aaron Boone said before the game, just have fun, stay safe, and remember, you can be creative, but, let's take it easy here. So the umpires are going to their field right now, their places right now, and out comes the captain. He is leading his team onto the field. And, of course, we will have Cody Bellinger in left tonight. Trent Grisham is in center. Aaron Judge in right. Oswald Peraza at third. Anthony Volpe at short. Jorbit Bivas is at second. Paul Goldschmidt is at first. Here comes Carlos Rodon, and his catcher is Austin Wells. And I was looking at something. I want you to figure out, though, you look at this lineup. In this lineup, Judge, Dominguez, Volpe, Wells, Peraza, 5 homegrown Yankees plus Ben Rice. Remember that. That's how you build a team. Plus, Ben Rice isn't even here. Well, he's here. He's not playing. And when Cabrera was here, he was a homegrown too. So for people that say that the Yankees just go out and buy things, There are 5 guys in this lineup against the Mets that are homegrown. Carlos Rodon, this season 4-3, 54 2/3 innings, ERA of 3.29. That's with 1 clunker in it. 67 strikeouts, recorded a season high 10 strikeouts over 6 innings on Saturday at Sacramento. Trust me, that is not an easy thing to do in that park. It really is not. Balls are being taken everywhere. Severino gave me chapter and verse on what happens to your pitches there in Sacramento. So he was terrific, and he's been getting better and better since he came in here, using all his pitches now. We're even going to see that changeup probably in the first inning, which he didn't do for a while. So fastball, slider, changeup, curveball has been great for him. He has become a really good, complete pitcher. Carlos Rodon, as I said, 4-3, 3.29 ERA. Jonathan Loaisiga is back. Tyler Matzik has been DFA'd. Where he ends up, you don't know if he's not claimed. Maybe he goes back to Scranton, maybe not. He just didn't have enough time to really get himself to go. But Loaisiga could be used at any time here. Here we go. We're coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. And as Francisco Lindor steps up to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the new voice of the New York Yankees. Here is Dave Sims.
All right, Susan, thank you very much. Best address in baseball, Yankee Stadium. It's my first Subway Series. I'm excited. I'm ready. Let's rock.
So they're ready, too. Can you hear this?
Oh, my goodness. People out in the bleachers, those folks are all standing, and they're waiting. They can't wait for Soto to come to the plate.
They can't wait. They're booing already, and it's only Lindor.
This is going to be something special. And Carlos Rodon has really pitched well. And here's the first pitch of the ball game. It's a fastball in there for a strike, and we are underway. Lindor hitting at .297, 9 homers and 26 runs batted in. Fabulous player. He's 10 for 35 with 2 home runs against Rodon. Left-hander goes into the line and a pitch. Fastball outside corner, strike 2, so he's getting ahead.
Oh, and you're starting at 95, so he's already feeling it. First inning when you start 95. The Yankees have their camo caps on.
And so
today.
do the Mets. Yes, sir.
The Mets because of military weekend.
0-2 pitch. dribbler, third base. Peraza on the hop, takes his time, guns it over in time. Nicely done to get a hustling Lindor, one down.
And he's got such a good arm, Peraza, that you don't.
And here we go.
Be quiet. Here we go. Well, this entire place is standing and booing. Soto just said hello to Austin Wells. He's stepping. Oh, good for you.
Tipping his helmet. Good for him.
He just turned around, tipped his helmet to the crowd.
Nodding to Rodon and some of the other guys. Juan Soto, 250, 5.8 homers, 20 runs, batted in with 9 doubles. Spread stance up on that front right foot. Here's the first pitch. Fastball missed outside, ball one. New York Rivalry Weekend presented by All Electric Jeep Wagoneer S-Step. So step up to the plate with confidence with Jeep brand's newest MVP, the all-electric Jeep Wagoneer. Here's the 1-0 from Rodon to Soto. This place is magical. Next pitch, fastball down and in for ball 2, 2-0.
Well, our buddies in the bleacher creatures, they're all standing. They're making a little bit of noise.
Boy, cat calls by
There's
the
one sign,
millions.
Juan who.
What a buzz at the stadium on a fabulous New York sports weekend. Here's the 2-0. The boo's getting louder. Rodon taking his time. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball missed down low. Boy, I tell you what, I didn't think he'd see a fastball first AB. It's 3-0 as Rodon checks the scoreboard.
Well, Rodon also knows he's not going to swing at a ball that's not a strike. He just doesn't. He does not. So the fastball was down low.
Soto has exquisite knowledge of the strike zone. 3-0 pitch. Breaking ball for strike. 3-1. All right, here's a big pitch right now. 3-1 to Soto, just underway, one down here in the first. Mets have won 6 of 9. Yankees coming off a 4-2 West Coast trip. 2 teams in first place. Rodon winds a 3-1, and it's outside, gets away from Wells. Ball 4.
Well, and that's what Soto does. That's what he does. If you don't throw him a strike, he's not going to swing. He just isn't. He will take his walks and leave it for Pete Alonso. And that was the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
His knowledge of the strike zone is as good as there is. Here's Pete Alonso all over the leaderboard in the National League. 311, 9 homers, 36 runs batted in with 15 doubles. Right-hand hitter with serious pop. Breaking ball for strike 1. All strike 1. Pete a career 1 for 5 against Rodon. Rodon against the Mets 2-0 as a Yankee 1-0 with a 1.59. Here's the 0-1. Lefty deals. Off-speed pitch outside. 1-1.
See, I told you he's using that changeup in the first inning now. He usually did it second or third time around. Now he's comfortable with it at any time and in any count.
Great year for Alonso. 7th in the National League in hitting and batting average. Here's the 1-1 road, and there goes Soto, and he's going to walk over to third. They got a secondary lead, and Rodon, a left-hander, looking at him, sort of let him go, and next thing you know, he skipped into second with a stolen base.
And Soto will do that, and he was so concentrating so hard, Rodon, that by the time he realized that Soto was going, he was at second base. Soto kind of smiling and laughing at Vivas and Volpe.
Soto now 4 for 4 in base stealing. Here's the 1-1 to Alonso. Pitch up high. 2-1.
That was odd. He was running, and Rodon, and now they're going to go out and change the signs here.
Do you know what was weird? Like you said, he's looking right at him.
He's looking right at him.
I think it was one of those, I can't believe he's doing this, and he froze. So a 2-1 count to Alonso. 7th in hits, 7th in batting average. Leads in RBIs in the National League. So Wells with an extended conversation with Rodon, and I think it's one of those conversations where, dude, I need you to refocus.
No, I think what he's saying is that Soto knows the signs.
That too,
he was
but
here,
the fact that he let him go when he was 2/3 of the halfway to the second base and didn't do anything about it. Refocus. Runner in scoring position, a 2-1 count here to Alonso with 1 out, just underway here at the stadium. Rodon, the lefty, takes his time, kicks, deals, pitch, half swing by Alonso. That's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
DKNY and Yankees baseball, both synonymous with New York City. Visit DKNY.com. A New York attitude stitched into every thread.
Rodon comes set at the belt on a 2-2 here to Alonso. The pitch up high and inside. Ball 3-2 with Mark Vientos on deck. Rodon, tough loss his last time out against the, actually he got a no decision. Pitched well, 10 strikeouts. No decision a game before that. Alonso steps out using his timeout. A couple of practice swings. Takes a deep knee bend, a little flex there. Now Rodon's ready at the belt. The 3-2 with Soto at second, one out. The pitch to Alonso, swing and a line drive. Left field. Oh, a dive by the third baseman, Peraza. Ball was behind him when he made that diving catch to his left.
Oswald Peraza is really as good an infielder. He has not been able to show it to the Yankees. When he came up, we saw him in spring training that 1 year. He's a wonderful infielder, great shortstop, and that was an amazing play. He dove in the middle of the air, and he caught that, and Carlos Rodon is clapping into his glove as well he should. What a play.
Ball was behind him when he caught it. That was an absolute rocket off the bat of Pete Alonso. So 2 outs, runner at second. Here's Mark Vientos sitting at 245. 5 homers and 17 runs batted in, the third baseman. Right-hand hitter, swing and a miss. That four-seam fastball. Pretty good movement. Soto at second, 2 outs. A walk and a stolen base for him. Vientos, a career 1 for 3 against Rodon. Here's pitch, swung on and missed. He had some good bite to that pitch running down and in. 0-2 to Vientos. Crowd rising to its feet. Yankee fans, just about everybody clad in the white pinstripe home uniforms of the Yankees. This place is on fire. The 0-2 here to Vientos. The pitch from Rodon, swung on and hit to the right side off the end of the bat ball. Goldschmidt will take it. 4 steps to the bag, touches up, and that'll do it for the Mets. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Nothing across for the Mets. Yankees coming to bat on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
For quality and an exceptional value, reach for Black Bear Meats, cheeses, franks, and sausages. Perfect for lunch, the grill, and dinner planning. Delicious, made simple. Black Bear products are available exclusively at ShopRite. Taking a Cadillac is more than just taking a drive. It elevates every journey. Experience the thrill of the Optic, the smooth exhilaration of the all-electric Lyric, or the spacious Escalade or Escalade IQ. Discover which Cadillac is right for you. Visit your Tri-State Cadillac dealer.
When you decide to sell your home, don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one. Go for a Weichert agent at Weichert.com. Weichert, dream, move, home.
Hey, baseball fans, now at Verizon, they're locking in low prices for 3 years, guaranteed on my plan. And you can get a single line for just $45 a month when you switch and bring your phone. That's their best price ever on unlimited welcome with auto pay plus taxes and fees. Guaranteed for 3 years. Because at Verizon, they got you. Visit your local Verizon store today. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate. Additional terms and conditions apply.
Yankee fans, Fanatics Fest is making its return to New York City this summer. Tickets to Fanatics Fest available now at fanaticsfest.com. That's fanaticsfest.com.
Hey there, baseball fans. Dave Sims here. It's time to step up to the plate and upgrade your deck with TimberTech. TimberTech is the #1 premium composite decking brand. It looks just like real wood, but without the never-ending maintenance of a wood deck. It won't rot or splinter, and it's backed by industry-leading warranties, so you'll be sure your deck looks great season after season. See for yourself why TimberTech is everything wood should be. Order free samples at timbertech.com.
Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
Tyler McGill, right-hander, 3-3 with a 3.10 ERA. First pitch.
If you're injured, one call to make this to the Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
Where would the Yankees be without Trent Grisham? Has he been fabulous or what? Left-hand hitter is the next pitch. Down on the